All people need to let go of this. This ain't no good. This ain't no good. That ain't no good. You understand? Right? That ain't no good. This never help nobody. This can't help nobody. You understand? How it is? Yeah. What you mean? Look at him again. Look at him again. Look at him again. How it is? That's right. You don't help nobody. That's right. This don't help nobody. All of this do is destroy.
I.S.U.P.K.
Yo, what about the bumble clock to them boy, man? Bad mind never kill them. Suffocate to no pussy hole. Yo, status. Tell some boys we don't chat us. Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, doubly beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we's them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, lay down. Them a send check but they won't. Talk we make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a ton flame out. A couple of y'all come.
Shalom, we are the I.S.U.P.K, Trinidad and Tobago, out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York, established since 1969. We have been telling the truth that the blacks, Hispanics and Native American Indians are Carib, are the true children of the nation of Israel. We are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel. Right. Alright? Right. And today, the topic we're going into is who the Bible died for. You understand me? Because here we go, for the longest possible time, our people have been looking at each other as nothing. They've been looking at each other as dust, as less than worth than nothing, because 24 brothers can get murdered in one day because we don't have a proper image of who we are and who our king is. You understand? This has to change because everybody on the face of the planet has a genealogy. Everybody comes from somebody. But when we look at the image, we look for the Chinese God, he look like the China man. We look for the East Indian God, he look like the East Indian man. We look for the white man God, he look like the white man God. But where's the black man God? Where's the black man's salvation? Where? The book of Matthew, chapter 1 and 1. Good. The book of the generations of Jesus Christ. Of who? Of Jesus Christ. Of who? Of Jesus Christ. Good. The son of David, the son of Abraham. Good. Go to Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. Who this nigga Christ? Who is this person here? From Galilee, from Lavan till today, from Silas today, from John today, from Kokori today, from the train line in Pinto today, from the Congo and Arima today. Who is this man from? Well, who is this man? The book of Matthew chapter 1 verse 21. What does black Christ come to do, God? And she shall bring forth a son. Right. And thou shalt call his name Jesus. For he shall save his people. He shall save who? His people. Everybody. His people. The Syrian. His people. The Chinese. His people. The Indian. His people. So want the black people can't have salvation. Black people have to continue to suffer at the hands of everybody. Black people can't have no salvation in the face of the earth today. Huh? Well, from their sins. From their sins. The reason why we're in this predicable, we're in this position at the bottom and fighting with all the flavor, all the talent on the earth. And we the people are suffering and can't come together to bind up. What I say. Right? To make a sun change, to make proper change, to make real change. It's because we sin against the Most High. We lost our protection. You understand? Go to Matthew chapter 10 and verse 5. This is the important thing that black people must come to understand. For the longest possible time, we've been doing it on our own. We've been trying this, we've been trying that, we've been following everybody. And it's not working. It's not working, black people. We have to be looking and seeing what's taking place and take account, take stock. And say, well, alright, what's taking place is an opportunity and for a man to really understand, for a man to hear the true words of the Bible today, when in a society way, it's drowning out. It's drowning out all the information of who we are, and it's right in the records, right in the book. Well,
the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 5 and 12, Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying,
Pause right there. So Jesus now sent forth his 12 disciples, 12 black men just like himself, who we can watch today and say, well, there's 12 responsible men that I could trust because the white man destroy us. He went and overdo it when we sin against the Most High. But go ahead, hear what these trustworthy these men that set the foundation for purpose of running society today. That this nation, that these other races taking and changing and using against us and mashing we up in the ghetto. You understand? This is the foundation. This is the men and them. Here we telling them here now. Go, we telling them what to do.
go not into the way of the Gentiles.
We're going to the way of the Gentiles. We is not Gentiles. You understand? There's two different, we call it definition of Gentiles, right? One of them you get just now, and one of them is when we're in a Gentile state. That's like Trinidadian. We're not Trinidadian. Trinidad is 500 years old. Trinidad is 500 years old. Only 500 years old. What are we doing celebrating independence and emancipation from what? What are we doing wrapping up in this bubble? Why we don't understand? Why we really taking a look and say, instead of being weak, study your life. We really been going through this thing since my grandmother, since before that time. The only thing I know about myself in school is slavery. What I was before that? Man, you telling them what to do?
Go not into the way of the Gentiles, and into any city of Samaritans enter ye not.
Christ telling them, he warning his disciples, he say, do not go there. You know why? Because this way that here today is in Ethiopia today. Falasha Jews, when you look at the definition of Falasha, it means false. It means false. Falasha means false. You understand? The Jewish man is not a Jew, which is the abbreviation of the tribe of Judah. He's a Jewish man, he's saying it. It's spelled in front of the eye, but because we get whipped, you understand, and beaten and stripped and the eyes burned out in slavery from reading the Bible, we think, you understand, that this is a white man book. We think that this book is not for us because they beat us from it. They beat us from understanding we on the ship but understand war tactics. If somebody really want to disconnect you from your heritage, you'll try every last thing given on the face of the planet to make sure that you never reconnect to your issue. You never reconnect to your roots. You never reconnect to the truth about who you are. You understand me? Well,
but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Go rather to the brother who's sitting right now, right up the road there. Go on drugs, strung out, you understand? Go rather to the sister. Before that feel that she had no other opportunity. She had no other chance. Because she family so destroyed. Or she might be raped or whatever the case is. You follow? They're going to feel that she had to go and sell her body. Or she had to go and show her children. And all these different things. Go to that person. Go to that lost sheep. A lost sheep that don't have identity. A lost sheep that don't know what to do. You understand? Go to that person. Like the I.S.U.P.K doing today. Look where they're going. We're not going and sit down in the buildings and talk no business to nobody. We come out here to do the Lord's business, but it's saving his people. You understand? That is what the Lord said to do. Just like the disciples in that time, that is what he's sending men to do today. That is what his disciples do. That is what he's about. His people. Go ahead.
And as he go preaching, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
Tell the children of Israel, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. You know why? Because the kingdom of heaven is within us. It belongs to us. Once we can get to understand who we are, what we're supposed to be doing, you follow? Then we can re-establish our right kingdom. Then we can understand the mercies of the Most High and that being dead, He wipe us off the face of the planet. You follow just as a black father, if you disobey him, just like the same spirit you have today. A black, Hispanic and Native American father, you know what he does do? He cut the children and put them under punishment. The same thing, the Most High God, the black God of the Bible, and the black Christ, you understand? He suffer for us, He put us under punishment. So that we can now understand that, hey, this is the repercussions of disobeying me. You follow? I didn't want to wipe you out the face of the planet. I didn't want to put you into that kind of state. But you're so hard, you're so hard-headed. You follow that you didn't want to listen to what that's saying. So I don't leave you, you understand, to your own devices to see what it will come to. You follow? Now that we see the kind of destruction, the rape, the robbery, the murder, you understand, the child molestation, all the things that infiltrate our societies, our communities, when we don't have protection from the Lord God above. This is what is happening, you understand? So now you see that now. take our opportunity now to figure out the black God of your Bible and come back to black to souvenir black father. And maybe a black behind. You understand? Go ahead. Listen, again.
And as he go preaching, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand.
The kingdom of heaven is at hand for us. The kingdom belongs to us. Righteous rulership on the face of the planet belongs to us. We the people that most forgiven. We quick to forgive any other race. But when it comes to a Negro brother, a Hispanic brother, a Native American brother, who right, the proof right here, Venezuela, when they come across here, your own brothers, you follow, they have the same flavor as you. If you just take the time to show a little, to recognize them, let me see what's going on with these people and them. You follow, then I can probably understand that my people too. You understand? But I understand, I can't put all our way at fault because we've been stripped from the knowledge. The white man do a real number, Slovakia, the so-called oppressor, the colonial master. He did a number on us to make sure that we don't understand that we is one people. When you can understand that, then you can really bind together. And anytime you see a brother in need, you follow, we understand that I will see me when I see him. I see her when I see me, you understand? So make sure and take care of her because like we is one people. Blacks, Hispanic and Native American people, you understand? So that is the kind of thing that we have to come back to and understand, brother. You follow? Straight, you understand? And when they're happy. That's right. That's the nations in our breed. You follow? Because the Chinese man, you didn't see him going to certain places. I never see a Syrian man go to the licensing office yet. And I just on a very small level because you have one of the businesses right there. With the proof. Who on KFC? Who on churches? Who on Mario's? You follow? They're not fighting against one another. And they're very small, they're proud. And they say they're the 1%. And they're us. The boss because they're together. They're using our tactics against us. You follow? When we get to understand that black people need to stick together, and we are the majority, we have the most buying power, we have the most flavorful people. We are the people that are responsible for all the inventions on the earth. The so-called oppressors and them, they have no skill. All they know to do is thief. You follow? That's when they go in parliament and all these places and them and governments. That's what they do. And nobody hold them accountable because these same people coming and thieving. You follow? And what we're going to is when people under that system, we expect them to do. You follow? If they join with that kind of system, what kind of change they can expect from them? If they're not going after the Bible, if they're not going to the strict discipline that is designed to run a proper society, what can they expect? You follow? So we have to follow the Most High in terms of how you want to do it. You follow? You think anybody could go into a neighborhood looking at brothers like these and feel they're going and thief from somebody just like that? You feel they're going to molest a child like that? You follow? When you look at this, they're trying to paint brothers like these. And some brothers like these, strong brothers like these, as the waste, as the better society, and saying, calling them zesters and all kind of different negative things. Every negative word out of their mouth they want to put on them. You follow? But when you look at who thieving the money and bringing in all the drugs and the guns, when you look at them who have the power to do it, it's the other races and they. So what you want to tell me? Why these people in them, you understand, to put a bad tongue on their people? Instead of all people calling each other, you sleep with the dog and they get the fleas and all kind of nonsense. You follow? When we living up drugs in the society, while other nations continue, these other races continue to just walk upon us. Walk on us because we have no stability, we have no unity. You understand? You know, divide us. This color that they gave us, this here, this, that divide us. You understand? That is what going on. That. If you don't understand that there's a black man that look just like you, and love you understand, and favor you, you follow and die for you, sacrifice for you, made a proper example for you to come and live, you understand, and fight the fight that he lived, so they can understand how to build strength, how to build a proper example in your communities, how to keep a generation from being righteous, you understand, how to keep them to being righteous and continue to grow and be better, you understand, and encourage and enforce real strength, real dignity, real courage, real love, real unity, real righteousness on the face of you. You follow? This destroy that. All people need to let go this. This ain't no good. This ain't no good. That ain't no good. You understand? Right? That ain't no good. This never help nobody. This can't help nobody. You understand? How it is? Yeah. Look at me. Look at him again. Look at him again. Look at him again. How it is? That's right. You don't help nobody. That's right. This don't help nobody. All of this do is destroy, come in your home, you understand? Ship all your mother money and rape your children and them, you follow because it's feminized men. That's right. That's what this do. That's what this do. You understand? This ain't this ain't strength, this ain't sacrifice, this ain't blood, sweat and tears. You understand? It's not brotherhood. The white man's about himself. The so-called oppressors is about himself. Every other race that join with them as well, they are about themselves. You know why? Because when it's the opportunity to speak up for us, there's no seat on the UN Council for the Children of Israel. There's no seat for the people in the ghetto. There's no representation for us. You follow? We have all the bad streets, and all the messed up communities, and all the schools that never ready every time September comes. Never! Never! Never ready. You understand? There's always every excuse under the sun. When it comes to something that a big wig want to show, you better find funding. You bet your bottom dollar there's money. You understand? We know these people. We know. We get to understand. We get to wake up and understand. And we need to separate from a society like that. We need to separate from people like that. We need to separate from this image. You understand? Like that. Right. We get to understand that. We get to understand that, brother. Yeah. We get to understand that. We get to properly understand that because it's destroying us. It's killing us. You know, we thank you for your time again. We are the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. This is the Trinidad and Tobago branch. We follow under command of Gen.YAHANNA, established since 1969, out of 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Alright, and that's our time. Shalom.
Anyway, my dogs go in on the street, them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but meet them God. Louis V kicks pan we feed them bad. Catch a new drip, dog they beat them bad. Look how we just come and we a beat them bad. You know sister we is them dad. Hey, but anyway though, this a no playground. The Glock 19, they have to stay round. Nah take no check with me payroll. Anything rise up, lay down. Them a send check but they won't. Dog we will make it step if they don't. But at the same old, said them want smoke but the grab a ton flame out. A couple gyal a come through. Gyal a WhatsApp what she gonna come to. She a give me tap and she swallow some juice. Gyal a suck cock till me Jonathan blow. Bentley van a come through. Convert to the drop top still have a sunroof. The dog them roll strap you want proof. Alright, wanna move. Anyway my dogs go in on the street them bad. Gun talking up with jeans member. If any somebody ever treat them bad, send the pussy them but me.